the second echelon, Rena and Ingmar seem unaffected by the tearing alienation of off-land. They yak the whole way about lawyers and restaurants and real estate and Hamilton. It was like being trapped in an enclosed space with humans for 5 hours, except without that horrible smell of carrion and steel humans always have. I would have bitten them, but they're not in my echelon. I toss my shirt, Turnbull, into the dry-cleaning bag and hang my suit, Brioni, before stepping into my marble and copper tile shower stall. Nothing in this apartment is mine. It was bought sight unseen from floor plans by pack money managers who had determined that it was likely to appreciate. So when it came time for me to leave New York, the Great North would be able to net a tidy profit. Remember that things off-land break easily, they said, as though I hadn't been warned repeatedly. As though the pack hadn't already had to pay to replace various pixie stick constructions that pass as furniture out here. Don't do anything that will damage the resale value. So I'm particularly careful when I scrub off the last remnants of my change, because I've already had to replace the showerhead once. The shower stall may be generously sized by human standards, but by package standards, it's a tight squeeze. Then I carefully wipe out the drain strainer, scraping out the fur and leaves and prickles of my home into the trash can. In my bedroom, I hit the switch that changes the floor-to-ceiling windows from opaque to transparent. And when I stand here in skin, I have unobstructed views over the East River, and can watch the moon rise and calculate how long it will be before I can go home again. I am not like Aldrich. I did not give up my name, my pack name. So now Halvers, Sorensson, and Tryanov is acid-etched on the glass doors. I did not give up my position either. Plenty have tried, but I am too strong and have fought too many wolves for too many years. Even the most powerful, most belligerent wolves of the Great North have begun to realize that there is no one powerful or belligerent enough to unseat me as Alpha of the 9th Echelon, the age group I have controlled since we made the transition to adulthood. The pack has been in turmoil since September, when a badly injured shifter came to us. All packs hate and fear shifters. Shifters can change, but unlike us, they don't have to. And that single difference has allowed them to become almost human, to become as corrupt and self-serving as humans. The Iron Moon, those 3 days when we must be wild, is a sacred time for us. But like anything that is truly important, it comes with risks. The risk that humans will come upon us by accident and, thinking that we are Asa Wolfus, real wolves, forever wolves, kill us. The risk that shifters with their almost packish senses will come upon us on purpose and, knowing exactly what we are, kill us. If it had been up to me, I would have left Tiberius for the coyotes that first night. But he was half-pack, and our Alpha, John, was soft. Soft on him, soft on Quicksilver, the runt who is now the shifter's mate. It turned out he was a lie. He had been sent to infiltrate us, find our weaknesses, by the godfather of all the shifters, August Levereau, his father. The fact that Tiberius changed allegiances from shifter to pack is in his nature. In the old tongue, shifters are called huerflik, changeable. He killed many of the shifters and humans who descended on us during the Iron Moon. I killed one. But the Great North Pack lost the Great Hall, our main gathering place. We almost lost our pups, our future. We lost 4 wolves, all of them highly placed, because the true meaning of leadership is sacrifice. At the end of this Iron Moon, we laid the stones for the wolves we'd lost at the Gemmenstau, the memory place. Solvig Korn's daughter, Alpha of the 14th Echelon. Orion Tildeson, Alpha of the 5th. Paula Karl's daughter, Beta of the 8th. And John Sigurbergsson, Alpha of the Great North, the Alpha of Alphas. But John Stone, like all the others, is marked only with his name and the date of his last hunt. The pack is a thing of hierarchies, but there is no hierarchy in death. The ritual was silent, as our most important rituals always are. A nod to all those times we are wild and speechless. At the very center of the widening circle of stone,